All right. Right. Fuck, I'm frozen. Hang on. Shit. Fucking. There we go. I can probably. Like that. That's probably fine. Yep, that's better. Right. I am, I suppose, gonna post on Twitter Was that McDonald's? Yeah. Oh, yeah, the camera must have caught it before I chucked out the fucking bag. It's not, it ain't here anymore. It's over there. I've still got the fucking apple pie though, so I'm looking forward to that. All right, hang on. Let me do this. Do this Twitter thing. Hey, where's my game link? Itch to hire. Here we go. Stream is on. Yes. That's right. Try it. Also. Which are we gonna add? I can't remember. Oh, I should have checked if I already did the fucking Christie one. And in X. No. That's probably fine. I don't know if I've already posted this one. I don't think I have. Good. Excellent. Alright guys, I'm in. How's it going? Don't know how long I'm going to stream today. It's pretty late for me. It's 2 AM. So yeah, I don't know how much stream time we're going to do, but yeah, we'll just talk about it. I posted on Patreon the my kind of little plan for improving the game in 1.0. I've got lots of ideas for 1.0. And I know a lot of players want to have a lot of ideas they want as well. They wanted to see in the game. Like just over the years, I've received quite a few, usually Discord DMs. People send me other types of DMs. I think people message me on X or Twitter, but I never check that. So like whenever I see an X message, it's usually like 6 months ago, so I don't even bother replying. But yeah, I get a lot of like DMs and shit saying, "Oh, can this happen? Can that happen?" Oftentimes, I'll just ignore it. Not because I'll dislike the person or anything. Just that when you get too many, you reply to one. You're like people like to think that you're gonna like keep chatting. There's also a thing, and I don't have that kind of time. So I usually don't accept Discord friend requests. I sometimes accept Discord chats, depending on what it's about. Sometimes, but yeah, since it happens so often, I figured it'd be a good idea, like not to just like do a poll on Patreon, because that was my initial idea, like something like that. Like people leave their comments in the comment section, and then maybe make a YouTube video. They leave their comments there, and then I just like aggregate it and take a few ideas. But I figured if I could get like some of the more dedicated players, like I know that there's a bunch of people in the community that have like played the game like 50,000 times, like Tom's probably one of them. Oh, he's always winning fucking trivia, so you better be. I think Draco's played the game a bunch of times. I think Dom has. It's just a lot of the more dedicated player base, and they could probably just off the top of their head get quite a few. But what I wanted was like people to play through the whole game again, like because oftentimes this is something I experience as well when I'm playing a game, especially like a visual novel type game. Often in like Mass Effect type games as well, where you've got like choices and shit, dialogue options and all that. A lot of the times I'm thinking, I wish I had like a different choice to make. Like maybe the 3 dialogue options, none of them really suit my personality. They're all like they're just a little bit outside of what I would normally say. And then there's like actions, like when you're getting like too bound by the story, you kind of wish you could do something a little bit different, like kill this guy, be more of a sick cunt in this situation, like get killed in that situation, lots of like shit like that. That's something I experience quite frequently when playing like RPGs or visual novels. Like in Being a Dick, for example, love the game, but there's a lot of instances where I wish like I could make the character act different, usually less emotional, because I usually don't like emotional main characters. Yeah, and I figured if I'm feeling this for so many games, then there's probably a good chance that a lot of the players are feeling that for my game as well. You know, no matter how good I try and make it, no matter how deeply I think about it, at the end of the day, I'm just one man. I only have one perspective. That's just the reality of it. And so I figured if I could get all those ideas myself, like I'm not going to implement them all. Don't get me wrong. Like I don't have that much time, but if I could just get all the ideas, all these thoughts that people are playing as they play my game, and just like gather them all into one section, I could pick the best of them, the easiest to implement, the coolest of them, and I think I could give a more satisfying experience than I could otherwise. That's my general thinking on that. So yeah, that's why I wanted not just ideas, because you know some ideas will stick out and maybe that people will remember them, but I'm looking for more of the like an actual list. Like someone plays the game and every time they feel like the MC is making a choice they don't want them to make, I want them to write that down in like a notepad or something, on Word or something, and then just paste that shit into the channel that I'm gonna make. Although people are already fucking tagging me saying they want in, even though I said I'd call when it was time. But so I'm probably gonna have to make that channel sooner, but maybe not. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know. People getting ahead of themselves. They're fucking tagging me too quickly. All right. I think I've got like 20 people already. I don't actually know. Probably like 20 people. I think. Yeah. So that's a good player base. But yeah, I'm probably going to make a proper YouTube video talking about it, talking a little bit more extensively about my thoughts. I'm going to make another post on Patreon. You know, when it's time. That is, when it's time. When I've made the channel. When it's all ready, up and ready to go. I'll make a YouTube video. I'll make a post on Patreon, itch.io, F95, subscribe to that. All my big boy. You know, the largest reach platforms I have, and then you know just go from there and get started and gather some ideas, something useful. Yeah, that's the plan anyway. That's the plan. But yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to talk about this. How long? Because I mean the explanation's not that long. If people have questions, we can talk questions. But yeah, we're gonna have a chat about that. We're gonna, you know, talk about other shit, I suppose, if people got questions. And yeah, that'll be the stream. You know, fucking 2 a.m. So not gonna go that long, but we can probably squeeze out a couple of hours. All right, well, let's have a look what people are doing. Jellyfoot Panda, hey weird AIDS. AIDS? You saying I got fucking AIDS? You fucking cunt? How's it going? Void, what up? What's up, weird man of the world? How you doing? Yeah, I'm doing alright. I've been sick. That's why I didn't stream. Was it last week? 2 weeks? I don't know. That's right. I got my Vyvanse for ADHD, so I'm trying out that. I'm trying out the different doses. I don't know which one's best suited for me. So far, the most impactful thing is it makes me much less tired, which is really handy because coffee doesn't really work for me. Like you know, people take coffee to wake up in the morning. That it doesn't do fuck all. But Vyvanse wakes me to fuck up. Like for the rest of the day, I'm fucking good to go. And some people have trouble like sleeping on it, but I've been sleeping fine. So yeah, just testing that out. Yo, what's up, French menu? Good morning or evening, probably. Yeah, night. Good night. Yeah, what's up, Dom? Yo, what's good? FG Wolf, how's it going? Sunday stream. Yes. I'm probably gonna start not necessarily streaming on Sunday, but I'm probably gonna start streaming around this time because I find when I stream in the morning, it kind of like fucks up my work day. So, but then again, that said, usually I kind of like take stream days like pretty light anyway. I don't work that much. But I'm thinking maybe I should. Yeah, I'll think about it. And also how you would. Yeah, I'm doing right. Oh, hello. Something last Spartan. How are you? Yeah, I'm fine. Absolute Cinema? What's Absolute Cinema? Was that MC's? Oh, McDonald's. Weird. Yeah. Should pass me some? Sorry, mate. No, you can do. I've already finished it. I'm pretty sure some people have started doing Word documents for the game feedback log. Yeah, well, if they want to get started, they can get started. I'm just saying that the fucking channel is not open yet. You can tag me, but the channel's not fucking open. So, yeah. Be ready for when the time comes. You know, I will be accepting all ideas. I won't necessarily be doing them, but, you know, I'll accept them. Damn, my Macca's apple pie is good over there. They suck in America. They're alright. They're not, like, super special. Like, it's just easier than getting, like, going to the fucking bakery, getting a proper apple pie, you know? Woodward announcing his sponsorship. Oh, yeah, Macca's. Wouldn't that be nice? I just had cherry pie. Are we talking real cherry pie? Because, like, innuendo cherry pie it's not, well, you know. I suppose it depends on your tastes. McDonald's branded Woodward would be hilarious. It would be. Good day, Woodward. How you doing? Yeah, good. Sup, nominate. Woodward announcing he lost everything to gambling. Wouldn't that be funny? I am fucking losing money though, I'll tell you that. I should have like added that in my fucking Patreon post. Give me more money. Because, you know, people probably heard that the American economy isn't doing so well right now. And I get paid in fucking American dollars. So the conversion to Australia is getting more and more in favour of, you know, not America. So I am getting paid less. So if you got money, give me money. But, you know. Jellyfield Panda is currently on 5 stream streak. The fuck does that mean? Has that always been a thing? Streaking with Weird One. Goddamn. At least I definitely have. Yeah, good stuff. Hey, Mr. Weird. Or Mr. World. Happy you are feeling better. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I don't feel... I think the issue with my sickness... Like, I usually... Like, at least recently... I'm sick for, like, long periods of time. Like, if I get sick, I'm sick for, like, a month. Like, a month and a half. But I think the problem with that is just because I don't sleep enough. Like, because when I'm sick, like, my life doesn't really change. Like, I don't stop work because it's just on the fucking computer. I'm either going to be playing video games or I'm going to be fucking doing the job. So it's just the same. Then I stay up late, you know, doing it. And then I just don't get enough sleep. I feel like... you should probably, when you're sick, like sleep like 10 hours a day and just get over it in like, you know, a week. I think that's the better way to do it. But yeah, I feel, totally fine, totally recovered. We're like Bailey, must respond to the call. True. Yo, party people, what's up, Daniel Klein? Sorry, I may quit Discord. Oh yeah? What's going on? Oh, right, Discord's doing that, oh shit. That ID thing, right? Like they're gonna like scan your face or something to make sure that you're fucking over 18. That's what they're doing, right? Or like they're checking your like logs to like use the AI to make like a fact pattern of like adult, like if you're like I don't know, doing like doctor type shit or something. So yeah, I wonder how that's gonna go. I wonder if people are gonna get like auto kicked from my Discord because they don't, they're not like approved of being 18 or some shit. Because I'm pretty sure I said it to like you have to be 18 just to enter. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if that's true, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's about a fucking porn game, so you'd imagine I would. But, you know, I guess we'll see. My boy is focused. Kind of. Update when? I don't know. Next year. 2027. I would sneaky stream today. I mean, kind of. I mean, I did like schedule it. I did post the what would be happening. So, kind of. Good day so far. Game in 2.5 hours. All right, you got it like a D&D kind of thing or tabletop kind of thing. What done? It's a while. I'll probably be done by then, if we're being real. Is it April? Did I? In 5 years? True. Got it? I hope not. True. Don't worry, I'm joking. It is April in 6 years. Could be. Send Weederwood your messenger pigeons. Yes. Yes, send them. Hopefully 0 dick pics. What? Hey man, how are we? Yeah, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. We ask you, weird man of the world, how are you doing? What? I'm fine. Howdy, I'm playing through the whole game again, or at least I was. Yeah, I hope you're writing fucking notes, Borka. Keeping track of, the shit. I play through the whole game around once every 2 updates. I like to remember the story, especially the fights. It's good to hear. Glad you're glad you're finding a bit of enjoyment through it. Yeah. Hey man, just wanted to say, probably heard this a lot also, but I'm hearing it again, doesn't hurt. You created a masterpiece, my friend. Keep on keeping it on, and have a good time doing it. Well, thanks, man. I do appreciate that. Yeah, it's a good time. As far as jobs go, Wish I wasn't working full time. I'd be all over this lol. It'd probably take me 5 months to play through the whole thing again. Well, you probably have time. 1.0 is a little while away. But, fair enough. Fair enough. You got a job to do. Got to make that money. Hello, Weird World. How old are you? I am 30. Yeah, I'm getting fucking old. New patron tier dedicated to paying food at McDonald's. True. By the way, nice haircut. I just cut it short. Yeah, that's what I do every haircut. I let it grow out for a bit and then I just slice that shit all off. Just easier. And then to the degree that I do style it, I just blow dry the front up. Because, my hair, like, if I do that, my hair will stick for like 2 days if I don't shower. So, my hair's very easy to handle, at least the way I do it. But I didn't do it today because I haven't had a shower. So, I feel you, man. I'm also sick. Damn. Get some sleep. Sleep helps. Discord seemed to back off the ID thing, except in the UK, so I might get fucked over still, lol. Oh, they backed off, did they? Interesting. How are they going to protect the kids? I thought that was the big idea, to like stop, like, pedos and stuff. Is that not happening anymore? Next year, please tell me you're joking, man. Who knows, man? When am I serious? When am I ever serious about anything? Man, I'm starving for the next update. Yeah, I think a few people are. But, it's tough. There's a lot to do. A lot about next update makes it difficult to release in the normal schedule. This is kind of why I did this, like, big thing. Like, the 6 month kind of thing. Because a lot of it is fights, a lot of it is, like, other things as well. It would be hard to manage in my normal schedule. It was something I was concerned about a while ago, when I first started approaching this area. I was wondering how exactly I'd be able to do it, but I think this is probably the way. But yeah, it's tough. There's a lot to go into it. A lot of drawing to do. Lazy weird world? Sometimes. I'm not surprised, given the amount of content we've got. People love seeing more of the lore and certain characters. Yeah, that's true. This is true. Geez, holy early stream, Weird World. It's 11 a.m. It's not that early, mate. 11 a.m. is not that early. Happy 5th anniversary. Oh yeah, true. Is it there already? Fuck me. 5 years for one game? That's like a proper... It's like a proper development cycle. It's taking me too long. I've got to speed this shit up. I feel like I'm taking too long on one fucking game. That said, you've got to take your time when it comes to the ending. I don't know. I might need to outsource some things more often. Yeah. But it's so difficult. The way I do things it's hard to pick up. Yeah. I'll have to think about it. Been a while since I caught a stream. Nice power rack. Yeah, it works pretty well. Does pretty good. Yeah, Vyvanse used to wake me the fuck up when I took it. Yeah, it does. It does. Used to. Did you gain resistance? I think you just stopped taking it, right? It's already been 5 years. Goddamn, we old. True. Getting fucking old men. By the time my next game finishes, I'll be 40, maybe. I don't know. 35, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, weird. Long time no see. Judging by how long it's taking, we're getting 1.0 update next? No. It'll be 99999. And then it'll be a 9 after that, a 9 after that, and then 1.0. Never had a prescription, just took them. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. We all know that the channel is already open. That's why we're already adding you. We know the truth. Yeah, well, we'll see about that. Channel. The human body truly amazes me. Discord loves shooting itself in the face. Yeah, well, apparently they walked it back, so... you know. Yeah, Discord shit is crazy. Yeah, crazy. Is it true that they walked it back? I didn't hear about it, but, you know, I wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, people will probably be auto-kicked. Hey, Weirdbot, can we take down Jared next update? Jared. He killed Laurie. Needs to pay for that. Yeah, maybe. It's possible. We don't really know what he's doing. Maybe he'll come into contact with the MC. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I don't know. I don't even know what a woodchuck is. Is that like a squirrel? What the fuck is it like a beaver? There we go. Next year, my face and picture ID, but I don't want my information to be steal because the people Discord join with know to not only lie and keep data when they said they deleted after 7 days, but hackers attack them too. Yeah, I did. Yeah, Discord got hacked. It's pretty fucked. By the way, weird. I find it very funny how Nix stands behind the MC as a proud mother when he was introduced to Ira, Melody, and the other members. Oh yeah. That was an alright scene. It wasn't my best, but I'm pretty happy with how it went. Exists, so true. Speed this shit up. Yeah. So Superhuman came out at the same time as Poppy Playtime. Is that true? Speed this shit up. Takes 5 months for the next update. True. But it's going to be a bigger update, alright? Overall, it's probably going to be faster than it would otherwise. If I had done this in like 2 separate updates, it would probably have taken me longer. Suddenly, the next update is the last and we get no conclusion or anything. True, I just cut it off. Get off the internet, do something else. Peak will drop eventually. MC about to evolve. For real? Trust? Yeah, maybe. Does the MC even need level 4? If we're being real. Does it even need it? The wait is torture, but I'd rather wait and get something good than get something soon and it's rushed/bad. That's the general idea. Yeah. I remember when I first played this game, it was whatever update ended with Cole crashing the talk show. That was a while ago. Or somewhere around that time. Yeah. Goddamn. Couldn't agree more. Yeah. Only if the MC is a scrub noob. Woodward has Unk status. Yeah, I know, Jesus. Weird is ancient, and I'm pretty sure he saw the Ice Age. Yeah. It's tough out there. Weird, please write a chapter where I myself have a sloppy makeout sesh with 7. I don't know if that's going to happen, Godly Show. I don't know if that's in the cards. But who knows. Yeah, Weird Ward is continually full of shit chat. Speed it up how? Well, by having other people do shit for me. That's the general idea. But 5 years quicker than some AAA games and with way better quality. I don't know about that. But yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. I think I've got like a pretty big game. Like, it took a while, but I think in terms of length, Superhuman's pretty fucking long. So, it's not bad. Maybe my next games just won't be as long. I feel like I do, meander a little bit with Superhuman. So I could probably tighten that up when I have a bit more experience when I'm doing my next game. I could probably tighten it a bit. Money, true. 5 years of learning too, also true. Yeah, I do worry sometimes that, because I am still learning. I'm experienced in some things, but I'm also inexperienced in other things. So sometimes when I'm trying new ideas, I worry about how I'm going to implement them, if I can implement them effectively. Usually I do a fair bit of research to make sure it's, at least decent. But, hopefully once this game is finished and I have some more experience, I'll be able to, refine my methods. Those speed up, continue expanding the law. We'll see about that. Hello, Edward. I was wondering if Nix could possibly join the MC's harem. It's possible. You'd have to do a good job in convincing her, though. I don't know if she's ready for that kind of commitment. Who's your favourite character to draw? Maybe the MC. I like the armors, the general design, stuff like that. I've got some pretty sick shit that I've drawn recently, so I can't really talk about that. But of the designs I've made so far, some of the ones I've been doing, for one, they took a long fucking time to do. Like, sometimes I can draw things really quick, like in a couple of hours. Sometimes they take a medium amount of time, let's say like 12. Because I don't just draw just the design by itself. I have to do like the different angles and stuff so I can like implement them in the game. So sometimes it takes 12 hours, and sometimes it takes me several days. And I recently did a several day type design, and I think it looks probably some of my best work. I think people are going to fucking shit themselves when they see this shit. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm hoping for, and I think it's probably going to happen. So be ready for that. All right, wear a diaper. Yeah, a woodchuck is some random forest type panel. Gotcha. Most of your my suggestions were already things I told you, Whittle. Yeah, but I forget shit, Tracker. I forget shit all the time. Like I say, I write things down, and sometimes I do. Sometimes I pull my phone out and like I write a little note, but then I forget shit, and that's how it goes. Yes, Weird, the MC definitely needs to evolve. He does? Yeah, I suppose like the lieutenants are like level 4, most of them anyway, right? I suppose he could get there. But does he really need to be as powerful as like a lieutenant? Does he need to be like that level? He could just be like a regular fucking dude, But I guess we'll see. Say maybe for streams, maybe just revisit older games would be cool. But what older games are you talking about? Is Varavan power null the reason Sala couldn't copy him in the Indra fight? Yes, that is correct. The hair, level 3 armor, MC armor's peak. I don't know how you are going to top that for level 4. Well, we'll just have to see. Which one's your favourite armor, Leon? Light armor, medium armor, or heavy armor? Which one's your favourite? So next update in 5 months? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Poppy Playtime came out 5 years ago, with the start of Chapter 1 being released in October 12, 2021. Interesting. Yeah. I suppose that makes me feel a little bit better. Because Poppy Playtime ain't that long, is it? It's obviously got a higher production quality. But, still. I'm just one man. Although, actually, I don't know how many people work on Poppy Playtime either. MC doesn't need to evolve anymore. See, Porcast kind of gets it, right? We fought mostly Miniacs in the early fight, before the Varavan fight. Yeah, that's another thing I'm gonna add. I'm gonna add more of like a vigilante type brute. Like instead of watching the news, I'm gonna add like or maybe on top of watching the news. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. It could, probably instead of watching the news. Like, or in the section where you choose watch the news, go to bed. Sometimes there's a third option, like jack off or something. I can't remember how often I did that. There's going to be a fourth option in which you go out at night time and go start hunting like monsters and shit. You know, get a bit of extra power, do some things, save some people, get like a more public opinion, you know, rescue like damsels in distress and stuff like that. So that's something I'm going to do. But, you know. To be fair, Ella only ever told MC to get to level 3. Level 4 has been a meme the whole time. True. Just get to level 3. As far as I'm concerned, the MC's already finished. He's completed his arc. We don't need much more than that. Only the OGs remember when Klaus was first introduced. True. That was a long time ago. Still pretty happy with him. As a villain. Is there a specific type of formatting that you would be looking for with a new channel? Oh yeah, just order it by the events, the time that happens, when it happens. The more accurately you can say, like, when this event happens, the easier it will be for me. So if you can say on, like, day, I don't know, 10 or some shit, day 20, whatever, that'll make it easier for me. But, you know, just order it in the order that it happens. Is there a specific type of formatting that you would be looking... I just read that. Since you mentioned getting feedback is to possibly add content, my first contribution is to ask you to add a sex scene with body in the beginning. Memory takes the shape of someone from your memories, but body could manipulate MC's body and its own. True. That way, you can tell Jake you lost your virginity to it. And have actual sex? It's possible. That might be a thing. Because I do think adding like more sex, like front loading with sex, is probably a good idea for the game. For like retaining players quickly. I mean, it's the reason why memory gets the sex in. Yeah, that's possible. Can't wait for 1.0 of the next game. Think it will be before or after the sun dies. I don't know about that one. That'll be a toss-up. Uncle Third isn't into incest. That's also possible. I don't know. Maybe Uncle Third makes like a little clone of himself or something. Like, who does that? I'm trying to think. It's like... I'm trying to think who does it. Like, what do you call it? Attack on Titan. You know how Eren gets his big giant fucking bone form, but he forms like the monkey from the bone. Like it's like a little string, and from the string is like a little monkey thing. Maybe the body will do something like that, where his greater body will be like among the trees, like spread out like a web. Then like strands will come down and form like a big titty monster chick or something. Something like that. That's just off the top of my head. I don't know if that's going to happen. But, you know, that's the idea. That's the general idea. If it happens, which maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. Can't wait for 1.0 of the next game. I think it will be... I just read that. That's why body is trash. True. Don't want Superhuman to end so soon. Still want to see more. Yeah, well... You know, with every end... It just matters how you do it. Like some people I've seen a little bit worried about the ending. It's going to be rushed. How is he going to wrap it up all in time? And that could be well-founded. It's possible that it gets fucked. Like I said, I am quite inexperienced in like some things. Like people like to give me a lot of like credit for like writing and shit. But you know, the truth is this is my first work. And so while things I've done in the past may have been good in your opinion, doesn't mean the things I'm doing in the future necessarily will follow, because there's things that I haven't done yet, like writing and ending. there's things I haven't done. So it's possible. But that said, I'm reasonably confident that everything will go pretty well. I'm pretty happy with how it ends, and I think most people probably will be pretty happy with the ending. Probably be pretty happy. I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I feel kind of bad not talking about what I have planned because I know it does worry some people, but you know, I don't like to tie myself down and set myself in stone kind of thing. I like to retain a bit of freedom of what I'm going to do in the future. So we'll just leave it at that. He can always make an exception, maybe turn MC into a fleshlight or something, just to really show off. But if he does that, then the MC won't want to talk to people about that experience. Maybe. It's possible. Maybe that could be the first gender bender scene. The body turns you into a fucking chick. Maybe that happens. I don't know. MC devolving when? Yeah, that's true. He could go back to level 2. That's on the table. In fact, even going back to level 1 is on the table. Now that I think about it, it's definitely on the table. So watch yourself, right? Older games, I don't exactly have any in mind, but maybe stuff you played in the past. To be fair, most modern games ain't worth playing. It depends on the game, really. I saw Crimson Desert's getting a lot of credit. I don't know if I'm going to play it. The thing that weirds me out of Crimson Desert is I feel like it kind of like mixes a little bit of sci-fi into the medieval fantasy, and I'm usually not a fan of that. Usually. But I haven't really looked too much into it, so maybe I'll get it. If it's like reviewed good, I'll get it. But yeah, I also generally prefer like low or dark fantasy to high fantasy. Like Skyrim. Like Skyrim's not exactly low fantasy, but you're basically just swinging a sword, chucking a fireball. You're not like doing like some super crazy shit. But it's coming to an end on February the 18th, 2026. What is? I personally love the heavy armor look. Taking inspiration from Val, I like how he has a variety for different situations. Yes, I do like that as well. And is the heavy armor my favorite? Yeah, it might be. I don't know. It depends. There are situations where I like each armor. I think the light armor is a little bit too similar to the medium armor. I think that's an issue. The weapons are different though, but heavy armor is probably my favorite. I like the Michael version of the heavy armor, where you're like fused with Michael. I thought that was a cool design. It was a cool fucking design. Really, man, the vigilante thing would be awesome, but won't we run into some people from Hero? You might, and you might meet some of the later lieutenants a little bit earlier. Just found out the DeLuca family is currently abandoned. Really, that's one of the first visual novels I played. Western visual novels. Damn, that sucks. I never caught up with it. I haven't played it in fucking years, but they abandoned it. That's a shame. That's a damn shame. It's been that way for a while. I think the devs were dealing with some mental health or something. It's a shame. Yeah, it sucks. It's sad that this game and DeLuca family was my top 2 fave. Yeah, DeLuca's it's a little bit more actiony than most visual novels as well, right? Between the Tomorrow and the Heat Death of the Universe. Maybe a little bit after the Heat Death. Weird World, do you think there's a possibility of version 1.0 being released this year? I'm hoping it will be. That's my primary hope. I'm not going to guarantee, but I'm hoping. I don't want it to take 6 years. I want it to be somewhere within 5. That's my goal. But that said, we can't rush it. It's got to be done right. But that's what I'm hoping. Heavy armor is best because it reminds me a little of the Predator mask. You mean like Alien vs Predator? Like Predator Arnold Schwarzenegger? I mean, kind of. I do like the design of the helmet though. I'm sure by the update 0.9 to the power of 26, MC will be at least Evo 3.5. It's basically 3.5 as it is. But, medium armor is my favorite. It resembles the darkness armor when Jackie Estacado was fighting his son. His son, eh? I do like medium. But, yeah, I feel like it's too close to the light armor. That's my problem with it. But yeah, we'll see what other kind of transformations the MC has in store. Heavy armor is my favorite, especially the great axes he uses against Cole. I also like the gorilla form he used against Blackmail. Yeah, the gorilla form was pretty cool. Makes sense, it's one of my newer ones. I do like the gorilla form, how it turned out. Kind of like the Hulk, in a way. Which, the Hulk kind of is like a gorilla. Yeah, because another slight issue I had with MC Fame is that he is seen defeating like 4 3 monsters. What? 43? You don't mean 43. 4 3 monsters. 4 with Klaus. That's not enough. 4 or 3 monsters. That's not enough, in my opinion, for him to be so popular. If he's the only person doing it, I reckon it probably is enough. But that said, I do feel like he's kind of talked about in a way as though he's defeated more than he actually has. I do agree with that. Yeah, and, bit of vigilanteism. Don't hurt, right? What we see on the news is people like fucking getting fucked up, and that monsters are kind of like, around the town. MC has reasonable detective ability in that he can probably slip into the police force, read some memories, and slip out, go hunt some. It's reasonable that he'd be able to hunt down some monsters. I think that's within the realm of possibility. But yeah, we'll get him some extra, TV time. I hope MC next armor is just a body-sized condom. I think it would work better than the current light armor, and maybe could even rival the heavy one in some cases. True. You just need a fucking condom. Just transparent too. You just slip it over so we can see everything. MC's next armor needs to be a sexy bikini armor for his female form. Could be. Like there's a world where, like I'm thinking it wouldn't be bad to have like a fight where the MC is forced to be female for some reason. Like maybe the enemy is like super powerful against males, so he has to fight in his female form. Shit. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. If we get it was all a dream shit, and the MC wakes up in a park, I won't be happy with it. It's possible. Unless we get some time travel shit, and the MC has to change the future. I don't know. That could be New Game Plus. Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. I did play that. I thought it was alright. It started off stronger than the rest of the game felt. I noticed that the MC's appearance slowly looks like IMC. Is that true? Maybe. That on purpose or just me? I don't know. Who knows? Maybe that's what it is. My ass has not been paying attention due to power scaling debate in the Discord. I just be hearing things like body turns MC into a girl with no context in the mouth. Well, we'll see what happens in 1.0. There's a lot of things that could happen in 1.0. Woodward, I'm talking about Poppy playtime, seeing as Chapter 5 might be the last chapter of the game. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I get you. Plot armor is the best. Which plot armor are we talking about? Hello there, Sunday stream. Aid with Superhuman. What's happening? You didn't see the post, the gamma. What's basically happening is I'm calling on people who have the desire to replay the whole game and take notes every time the MC does something they'd wish they had a different choice of doing. And basically just write that whole... Every time you feel that way, write it down in a notepad and post it in the channel that I will be eventually setting up. And so I have feedback for 1.0. I like how animal forms are based off the first animals MC got from the zoo. Now we just need a super dog form for DMC. I agree. I think that's a pretty good callback. I think we strayed away from the animal forms for too long, and I feel like going back to them in some way is fun. Was the MC always meant to have a combo of body and memory, or did you ever think about giving him different power set while making him? It was always going to be body and memory. That's the it wasn't necessarily going to appear in the same way that it currently is, but that's always been the plan. At least, from very early on, long before I released the first update. I just want another MC Kaiju fight. Oh, right, like against the Minya. That was pretty cool. Or he should implement his giant form more in fights. Yeah, it's possible. I can believe there's a realm of female. There's realms of female only. It's possible. Mine was Yami Oni, a kanji, or meaning where Yami meets darkness, given his dark armor, and Oni, meaning demon, given the appearance he took with his armor. He did take a kind of demonic looking appearance. Like it was supposed to be based on like a crocodile, his original armor, but it did kind of make him look like kind of like a monster kind of thing. Probably like the black aesthetic. But yeah. Okay, if I'm being serious, I had a hunch that when the MC got his third Evo, through bathing in Daryl juice, he actually monsterfied, kind of like us, except his transformation abilities obscured. Who knows, maybe that's why he can't evolve to level 4. So Evo 4 is not coming. Oleg's got it. Maybe. Now, otherwise, the I form wouldn't be different either. Maybe. People are traumatized by Game of Thrones. Fair. I was a little bit as well. Not sure what the I form is. It depends if you've seen the dead ends. The Bernhardt dead end, the Deus dead end, So when they see something good reaching its ending, they fear. That's fair. What's the acronym stand for? What acronym? Game of Thrones. Yeah. Does the third even have a slutty monster descendant like the fourth? Memory has Mummy Silent, and that's extended with Lethe. Third probably has the most slutty descendants. It depends what you mean by descendants. You mean direct descendants? Maybe not. General descendants, the body is typically the most breed type monster. The ones that are the most capable of getting pregnant and being impregnated compared to the other monsters. So third probably has the most slutty descendants. I don't know if that necessarily means his immediate descendants are like that, but if we're talking like further down the generational line, then yeah. If my obscure theory isn't right, then we'll see. I don't really follow any lore drops. I also didn't 100% the game. You talk about my game? I don't know if there is 100% of it. Oh, you mean for the dead ends? Yeah, there's some dead end stuff. For your first work, it's pretty dang great. I'm pretty happy with it, I've got to say. But yeah, just to keep... I feel like people like to hype me up a little bit. And sometimes I get swept away in the hype. But I think it's important to set your mind... set your expectations for where you are. I don't want to get too lost in the sauce where I start thinking, maybe I'm like the best fucking thing since sliced bread. Maybe I'm just that great. you gotta keep it humble, at least a little bit. In that case, his power up should have been way greater, both because its monster parent is higher than a chosen, as monsterifying at level 2 made her A class. True, but yeah, doesn't necessarily mean the MC will. Generally speaking. If your monster is like A class, then when you monsterify, you'll be about that strong or stronger. But for a greater spawn, that doesn't necessarily follow, because you're not going to become an apostle, are you? So that's just how it goes. Woodward, I recently played the game again and saw that you can avoid the very first FemMC event. So throughout the game, when FemMC is talking, it just crashes the game. Does it actually? I thought I wrote some code to like fix that. I don't know. I'll have to look at that. Replay the game seems like a work for me. Yeah, well, that's how it goes. He turned to glue since the beginning. I don't know if you asked this, but I wonder if you have any ideas for a past arc, like hero past arc. What do you mean? Like a new arc? What exactly are you talking about? VI is just a homeless guy who lives in the MC's head and refuses to pay rent. True. Hello? Many G's. How's it going? Oh, hello. Yeah, making my presence felt in the live stream. What's up, Juge? Widward, what keeps you motivated? Haven't you been burnt out or had a severe writer's block? 5 years takes some dedication. I get writer's block in some cases, but you know, the good thing about visual novel is when you get writer's block, you just start drawing shit. Like, assuming you've written like a good amount already, you just start fucking drawing shit, and then you let your mind like marinate a bit, let the ideas kind of like cook and, you know, rise like baked bread. And yeah, while that's happening, you just start fucking drawing, and then when you feel like it, you go back to the writing. So that's one of the good things. It's also just, you know, it's your job. If it's your fucking job, you gotta fucking do it, right? And then yeah, I just enjoy the world. I just think it's just a good time, really. So yeah. That's my general answer. Fuck, talking about it makes me want to fucking do some Superhuman. It makes me want to write some shit. Yeah, but you know, all in good time. Is Ella in any way aware of Deus? She's aware of him. Does she know what he can do? Maybe. My brother. One idea I might have for Superhuman is that you can make short stories in the Superhuman universe. Maybe dig into stuff you couldn't in the main game, like what happened with the old humans. I could do. But I'd have to. There's a matter of when to do it, as well, because the monster world is already quite long. So would I do it then? Probably not. I might give some more hints earlier in the game, but you know. He's talking about something that happened in the past to connect Hero, like before the captains were captains and under Gunvald's lead. Oh yeah, that's possible. I could do that quite early. Yeah. Yes, do a drawing stream right now, lol. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for. It's already fucking 3 a.m. Is Michael personality the reason his power draws energy more from dead things rather than living things, or is that just the default? It probably contributes. Sure. Like, it's not like that's how it had to be, I'll say. I'm like the least worried about the ending. If some people had their way, would be trapped doing Superhuman for another 5 years until they're satisfied. Well, we'll see. I think it'll turn out pretty good, but you know, I've got a plan. We'll say that. Like some people worry that it's rushed. It's not rushed. I'll just put it like that. There's no feeling of needing to get it done quickly in my head. If it were, it would have been done quite a long time ago. But yeah, everything's happening how it was meant to happen. For me, my original playthrough is canon, so I'm not that eager to replay fully until 1.0. That's fair enough. I don't expect everyone to do it. I've already got like fucking 20 people. That's a lot of fucking ideas already. So I don't realistically need a whole lot more. If people want to contribute more, they can, but I don't realistically need a whole lot more than that. TFM, I think too many sex scenes can be a detractor. It's possible. But you make it a choice. That's the thing. You make it a choice. If you play through the entire game as it is now, there are moments where having sex scenes every 5 minutes kind of wears you down a bit. Yeah, I can get that. Seeing the power rack in the background, what's your usual routine? These days I do bench, I do overhead press, I do deadlift, I do back squat. Fuck else do I do? Flies, reverse flies, lateral raises. I've got the bike don't know if you can you see the bike? Am I dodging it? Got the bike back there. So you know, I've got pull-ups, the pull-up bar. Yeah, I move through that kind of shit. If more sex options can be suggested, can options to avoid sex scenes be added to? Yes. If you're asking about Christy, I do plan to make that one optional if you've had sex before she gets to you. If you haven't, then I'm going to default assume the MC is too much of a horny motherfucker and wants to get rid of it. Otherwise, actually, I don't know. Christy might be mandatory. I might still make Christy mandatory. I don't know. I have to think about it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll think about it. You avoid most sex scenes though? Yeah, there's a few mandatory ones though. For suggestions, could we offer bold changes like killing Daryl during the fight, at least for a bad ending? I know that would completely change the later story, so it is too bold for a non-bad ending. I already have ideas in regards to that. I'll say that. Personally, Memory Mummy should be the only scene at the start, but it should be more like a cosmic horror type deal. Yeah, it's possible. I have to give it some thought. Either way, that whole thing, the whole type. Well, I won't get too much into that actually. Memory armor is the best. Of course, Worm wants a virgin route. Speaking of fused, it's not going to be a virgin route, just so you know. Speaking of fused designs, will we see more of them? Like EMC fuse Danica or some other characters? I'm not sure what you mean. What would fusing Danica do? Some like memory at the beginning, and Christy can't be avoided. Well, if you choose body, you can avoid memory. I think Christy is the only one, actually, who can't be avoided. I'm also asked, since some people don't like characters and want to avoid them, and as Extinct said, some people want a version or ace run, although Alice and Ella make that impossible for me. There's not going to be a version run, I'll say that. There's no virgin run, because it's too much of a pain in the ass to talk about every sex scene that the MC will lose his virginity. I wouldn't mind a virgin run, but with that, it also means you have more control of who you want to have sex with. So if you want to pick a chick and stick with her, you can do it. As it is now, a lot of sex scenes can already be avoided. Yeah, I think most of them can be avoided. I think almost all of them. April next decade, not too long, don't worry. True. Next update will be released next year. Is that what I understood? Some people say that. Some people say that. I don't know if that's true, but it's been said. Nah, probably April. Yeah. Closest example might be The Walking Dead 400 Days, where you're basically playing different stories and the MCs. I'd rather the MC lost his V card to Emily. I just wanted to see the various reactions others would have, depending on who you lost it to. Like Jake's reaction if you lose it to Demi. Stuff like that. Yeah, it's possible. Demi's probably not going to be an option. Big Brother Malik once said that wait is going to be hell, but it's going to be awesome. Did he say that? I can't remember. Love you. Oh, thank you. I suppose just more options and choices is what we all want, feeling more like an RPG. True. That's generally my thought. Weirdwood, on top of the vigilante stuff for the early content, will we get a chance to eat more people for corruption as well? Vigilante action is great, but I'm hoping we aren't pressured into really saving people by doing it. Vigilante will likely also diverge into the serial killer route. This is probably what's going to happen. And serial killer route will probably lead to various dead ends, because it'll be hard to keep up with the hero on your ass. But yes. Yeah, that's why I would love some more monster hunting earlier. Whittle, can we lose our virginity to Amber 1.0? She is my best girl. Probably not. Oh, maybe. But probably not. Well, there's a possibility that could you get to Amber before? Maybe. I'll think about it. I really hope the MC dies and we have the most depressing Edge runners and Arcane. Maybe. Yeah. It could be a sad ending. Why not? Oh, and Jared becomes the strongest. Oh, true. Jared kills our ass. Yeah. Final boss is Jared. Would it be at all fruitful to ask for gay scenes, gender-bending scenes, with the MC friends, or is that just not going to happen? I don't know. It could happen. Like, you already can give, what's-his-face, Jordan a tit job, right? It's not impossible. Probably not Daryl. Maybe Daryl. Dave, possibly. It's possible. Jared hits MC with fancy arrow thing. GG, noob MC. True. Stop being a fucking loser, right? Weirdworld, have you ever thought of ending Superhuman with a mobile gacha game? People can only see the ending if they play the gacha game and go through dozens of junk battles as one of the main ambassadors representing the community. I know everyone would love it if you did that. That's an idea. And you have to like pay me money for roles and shit like that. That'd be fun. It feels like there aren't too many antagonists, so I think that is why people said it could be rushed. I assume MC is going to be the one fighting most characters, being the main character. Maybe. It's possible. I mean, generally throughout the game he's got the most fights, but, you know. Jared, the final boss. If it was, I'm flying back to Australia and running hands with you, Unc. But it would depend on how you do it. Well, we'll see, won't we? We'll see. I actually took notes while they're playing. One of them is Danica needs to be fucked by the MC. Maybe. Also, the protag of the gacha game should be Jared. True. Third was Ella. Got him. I would also like the option to keep MC's hand a little bit longer on Nix's breast when he enters her dream. I'll think about it. I just want Michael to experience his balls getting drained before he goes to fight God. Oh, yeah. The MC could be a buff chick if he wanted to be, right? It's not out of the realm of possibility. My bi-ass just wants a few more options beyond Demi. You mean like actual gay sex scenes, Eldritch? Is that what you mean? April, it's my birthday month. Oh, well, maybe you'll get lucky. Also, we will ever see our child one day. I don't know, maybe, assuming it survived. For example, MC not being the one that ends up fighting Indra doesn't really make sense, as no one else has the emotional weight compared to him. It doesn't make sense in a writing scenario. It makes sense in a real world scenario, though, doesn't it? Maybe some just big tough guy just takes him out, you know? Have you ever thought that the MC and Alicia might have a child now that she's a monster? You mean Alice? It's possible. I'm not going to say it's going to happen, but it's possible. Would a superhuman with Asura powers only be able to use it once per day? Like, would they get the brand, and when they become a superhuman, furthermore, would they grow arms as they evolve? Maybe, and also maybe they'd evolve beyond the brand. It's possible. We got to see Oscar throw hands with Jared Long. Oscar, eh? Maybe. That means we have to pay child support? Shit, lucky bastard. Actually, we have 2 children. We need to see one day. We'll see. Maybe you got a son and a daughter. Who knows? I would also like to have more options with Leif. For some reason, there was no option to fuck him. No homo. It's kind of a little bit homo. A little bit. But, you know, we'll see. For gameplay reasons is why I ask. Yeah. Leif might eventually get the sex sense, but all in good time. Will we see Glaikwith and Aisheth interact? With how close they work together during the Battle of Diamonds and during initiation, it's honestly surprising they didn't speak on screen. We will see a little bit. When? Who knows? Maybe soon. Oh, and we need more options to have more twins scenes. Like a twins, like threesome kind of thing. patron will probably lose their shit or something. With what? I mean, Lambert twins? Yeah, I get you. Woodward, what is your view on making more NTR content? The fact that the MC can shapeshift would allow the MC to pretend to be someone else, or even create a separate body, just so he can watch. Pretty degenerate, but it could be interesting if your goal is to add some extra sex scenes. It's possible. My main method with NTR so far has just been making an alternate version of like Liz's current sex scenes. Like in terms of art, it's basically the same. Maybe I changed the color of the dick or something, but it's basically the same thing. So it cost me very little extra effort. Then I just changed the dialogue to be like NTR dialogue. I could do that, and I probably will do more of that. It just depends when the situation calls for it, you know. Mods to get rid of YouTube chat. Sorry, mate. Am I too slow on Twitch? Is that what it is? But now that I think about it, we also need more of the girly twin. Damn sorry, Extinct Milk. Didn't mean to reply to you. Form the Moon Twins. It's possible we'll get a sex scene with them. Unfortunately, we have no such powers. Plus, I don't think Weird has any Twitch mods. I have some, I just don't know who they are. Though I may have missed if they were added. You could do something like a Superhuman Gaiden, where you're dealing with side stories unrelated to the MC, or even the main story if you want to cover other content. Yeah, I don't know. Woodward, I have an idea. When MC is sleeping, it could be a random or at the player's request for him to enter someone's dream. For instance, if we choose to go into Alice's dream, apart from having a tender moment with her, we could also ask Alice about her search for Michael, or have her tell the MC something she saw in the monster world. We could also have MC visit Sierra. Spending more time with his mother, you mean Sila, to learn about things about his parents when they were young. It's possible. Probably not Alice, because I want what she's doing to be a mystery, but maybe. Also Sila, not Sila as well, because what she's doing is a mystery as well. Justice for Ella taking MC's virginity? That might happen. That there's a decent chance that happens. Agree with the Ella. We need a Ella pure root. Yeah. Christy remains noob trap. Got it. True. I want to lose it to Mummy Fourth. Blow everyone's mind during the campfire talk. MC just casually saying that he got it from a monster that made him. Yeah, it's possible. Maybe I extend further on the memory sex scene. It's possible. Are the corruption machine in the monster world going to be fixed, or are we going to have a run so pure we're walking like Jesus? The minus corruption will probably stay, just because why the fuck not? I'm more so meant fourth if body. Got a scene at the beginning. For context, the option to avoid sex scenes. I get you. While sex scenes are indeed a choice, avoiding them during full playthrough feels like you're playing the game wrong. True. We need more MC lesbian options. Take the machine and negative corruption away. I can laugh at Tremere over it. Is Tremere back yet? I feel like he's been gone a while. I saw he commented in the mod chat saying I think he's alive, but you know, hopefully he returns unharmed. Yo, Weird, what's up? What's up, Addy? How's it going? What are we talking about? Just Superhuman in general. Just general. As your fathers and their fathers intended, Cold Redemption arc is a must. Give us a choice or I will protest. I don't think we're at a point in the story where we can decide that at the moment. We can choose. We can't. No, never mind. Only other people that wouldn't feel wrong to see fight is Zach and Michael. Fight Indra is Zach and Michael, yeah. Was Zeus in the Battle of the Diamonds only to take out the MC? The IMC? Not only, but that might have been part of it. No, he didn't know why things had gone the way they had, so he wasn't there for it. Also weird, answering my question I gave you some time ago. I gave you about Hollow Knight would be well suited for the powers of Lord of Darkness. Well, I haven't played the game, so I don't know. What I meant by fusing the MC becoming armor for Danica. And other characters. Yeah. Though I feel like it would be better as art outside the game, since the MC won't really have opportunities to fuse with them in-game. So variant art, armor art, would be cool. It's possible. Is Weirdwald Unk. He doesn't look a day older than 30. Well, I am a day older, sadly. MC loses virginity to the fourth, refuses sex from anyone else going forward, because he wants to save himself for marriage with his grandmother the fourth. Just add a scene where Kira slaps the MC back, then slaps the MC's back, and then you can get the Michael X Kira scene. Easy. Could be. But for real though, the future option in the game is kind of useless. It just matters at the beginning. Well, yeah, but not every choice has to last till the end of the fucking game, you know? So maybe that's actually something needing improvement. Making it actual matter a bit throughout the game? Yeah, maybe. Like when the MC gender bends in the campfire for the group of the monster world, he could actually have a dick if he was a future and make some of the boys scream just to make a scene a bit funny. It's possible. It's possible. Just join the stream. What are we doing today? We're talking about the future of Superhuman. The changes that are going to be made in 1.0. If you got ideas, you know, shoot them. Woodward, did you play Companion of Darkness? No, but I downloaded it, so I'm sure I'll get around to it eventually. Tremere could come back this year. Oh, that'd be nice. I hope anyway. By the way, what stats would you say, besides corruption, will affect the endings we get? Probably power, skill, just the basic ones. You know, the ones that everyone looks out for. MC and Michael could go in the double date with Lisa and Kira, respectively. Michael best bro. Maybe. The Knight is being born of both God and Void. In one of the endings, being Embrace the Void, the Knight turns into an eldritch dark monster known as the Lord of Shades, or the God of Gods. Sounds cool. I also think we should get more corruption, exclusive content, and options. It probably might happen, maybe. There's been a lot of slander for COD in the server. What? I hope you back me up when you play it. Oh, Companion of Darkness. Jesus Christ. When you say COD, I just think of Call of Duty. Fucking hell. What about morality points? That will probably need some sort of overhaul. Speaking of Alice, Danu, seen when? That dead end doesn't count. I don't know. Maybe the next time we see her. Who knows? Poor Alice nearly killed his wife, and you want to MC the fucker? Well, it's not really his wife anymore. They kind of broke up. Tremere said he'd be back around sometime. The mod chat message. I mean, I'm sleeping with his daughter, so might as well add his wife to the list. True. Are we going to see the Wasting Mother fighting Malik, or are we going to keep her a mystery? Who knows? You might get a little taste, maybe. I've got a design for the Wasting Mother. It's just a matter of using it, of doing it at the right time. Oh yeah, Whittle. Remember to introduce some C-class and E-class monsters so the MC can complete his monster booty hunt list. Right, he has never fucked an E or C-class, has he? C-class. Yeah, we'll see. Hey, Whittle, did you play No, I'm Not a Human? I haven't played it yet. I think I've got it, though. I think I downloaded it. So, if additional options for power get added retroactively, would that mean some shit would be impossible? Unless you start a new playthrough? Possibly. But I don't know about impossible. I might add an option at like the neutral end or the bad end, where you can bump up your power to the minimum to pass, just so people don't have to play through the game again. Who reached the 5th evolution first after Henry? The wiki only says that Henry was the first to reach level 5, that he helped Malik and Bernhardt, but it doesn't say who was second. Well, it's either one of those two, isn't it? I'll leave you guys to guess which one. Me? True. Will the wasting mother being known as the wasted mother after her fight with Malik and Bernhardt? Who knows, right? Maybe they're going to kill her ass. Who knows? Will, currently, MC has several official girlfriends. Will Tiffany, Alexis, and Nico be included next time? Maybe, but he'd have to romance them a bit more. I don't think any of them are ready for it at the moment. I don't think he's done enough romance. Also, is it possible that team captain and vice captain will come along for the next gathering? Maybe. I feel like the changes warrant a new playthrough for 1.0. Yeah, I'd say it's probably going to be worth it, depending on how much you like the game, I suppose. But in terms of like power points and skill points and stuff, absolutely. If you want to be like the big dog, you're going to want some more points. You're going to want some more points. And some, not all fights, but some fights will have higher requirements to pass. Valravan will you'll definitely need higher requirements to pass a lot of Valravan's checks. Yeah, Danica will probably require... Well, actually, no, Danica is mainly about choices. I'm not going to touch much of Danica. But Valravan is definitely going to need some higher requirements to do any shit against him. More power points. Danica clearly will be part of the MC's girlfriends, we'll see. So many things being added. That's what I tell myself when I go to sleep. What's been happening? Sup, Breeders, how's it going? We're just talking about the future of Superhuman. What's going to happen? What's going to be added in 1.0? I really hope we get to fuck Nyx in the next update, somehow. I don't know about that. Maybe. Danica is the MC's wingwoman. The blue-headed duo will take down a lot of women. Maybe. I would say that the second one to reach Evo 4 would be Bernhardt. Evo 5. But there's no proof other than him being considered the strongest. It's fair. It's fair. What's up, Weird? How you doing? Yeah, doing alright. I'm also interested to know that. Were you interested to know? Oh, I'm a little bit behind. Yo, what's up, bro? What's up, King? How's it going? Is Deus your self-insert? No. But it is a character I've thought of like a long time ago, long before Superhuman. Does the body stat mean anything? Not at the moment, really. I mean, kind of. But it'll mean more in 1.0. The eye supply more aura to the eye. I'm talking switch the mood to pure dread whenever that thing's on screen. Angrier look, more lightning around it. Sinister dialogue. It'll stick for real. Maybe. Would you really need to play Companion of Darkness because it's peak, man. Not only in its story, but the animation and writing for it is nothing but fire. We'll see. I mean, I've got it. It's just a matter of playing it at some point. Yes, Weird. Like I said, give one scene with Nyx and I will gladly die for you. We'll see. Always do new playthroughs for any new updates anyway. I hope there isn't a good or bad ending in having the corruption route leading to abandoning. I like the corruption route and playing it in the grey area. We'll see. You'll probably be fine. Long before Superhuman, interesting. I mean, you know, some of my ideas. Bernhardt came long before Superhuman as well. And she has blue hair. True. Danica likes the freak. She likes all the weird shit. Futa, female MC, male MC. She's clearly the best girlfriend for depraved MC. Maybe. I don't know about the best. But she does like a lot of freaky shit. And she has blue hair. True. The future of Superhuman animated fight scenes. I don't know about that one, mate. Unless AI gets like really, really good, it's probably not going to happen. She hasn't even had Catgirl ear sex. Danica is a prude. I mean, compared to Ella, probably. Sharon Singh win. She has blue hair and memory powers. True. Quit trying to make the bomb cross lady work. We'll see. We'll see. Shush, she works. She is perfection. Companion of Darkness is pretty long at this point too. Really? Like my length long? How long are we talking? That's a lot of time to invest. Will Liz and Amber finally split, or must we get used to Lasbear? That's a weird thing to call her, but maybe. Maybe. I don't know about soon, but it's possible that it'll happen at some point. We also need more Ella scenes before her death. Maybe. Doll kinda doesn't count. Hell nah, Lamel. COD is nowhere near as long as Superhuman. No. But it's long by VN standards. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think the idea of good and evil are just ideological concepts, and there really is no such thing. Depends if you're religious or not. But yeah, if you're not religious, that's true. Is there a reason why Daryl didn't make any new clones after reaching Evo 3? Like, I feel if there was a clone on Earth while he was stuck in the monster world, that could help Hero reach and help them. I don't know how much I've explained this in game, but basically, he doesn't want to like kind of make the kind of mistake he did with his other ones, where they actually become alive and become people, and he's like kind of forced to like put an end to them. Like, he kind of feels bad for the clones he already created. That's why he keeps his chimera around. Okay, he wants to maintain their lives, but he doesn't want to make more beyond them. It's kind of like an ethical thing. Yeah, speaking of other games, did you check out the Eternum update yet? Oh, I did. I did play the Eternum update. What did I think about it? I thought it was good. I thought the escalation at the end where, I mean, it kind of already happened, but like, were people dying, like, in the game? And people like getting stuck in the world, like kind of like Sword Art Online kind of thing. I thought that was a pretty cool twist. One you'd kind of expect to happen, but still cool to see it happen. Yeah, I like that elf chick. I thought her sex scene kind of thing was pretty good. Still like Dahlia. And yeah, I thought overall, good time. Good time. I do wonder if there's a Superhuman like Ghost Rider. I don't know if it's that kind of thing, but maybe. It's a good 10 plus hours. What's a good 10 plus hours? Oh, Companion of Darkness. Yeah, that's pretty long. Damn, that is pretty long. How about an improved main menu? We got to make it special for this special game. Yes, I probably will do that. Alpha 1.0, there will be an improved main menu. Probably an improved save menu as well. Malik is pretty close, but there is always a chance of someone closer. For what? Oh, for Ghost Rider, yeah. That goes out the window when Daryl makes his female clone. He's going to be too busy doing himself well. True. True. Is Danaher's monster born looking crucified, or is it some form of punishment, like with the Asurus and with Indra? There will be a little bit more information about that, maybe in the next update. But the monster is a little bit strange. You don't have to be religious to view certain outcomes as bad or certain actions as evil. I mean, kind of, but it would be like your view. It wouldn't be like objective. It would be like subjective good and evil. It wouldn't be objective good and evil. Right? So yeah, you could still view certain things as bad or good, but it'd be subjective. Since your sorcerer idea turned out into the book you're doing, do you have a definitive idea for your other projects? Which will be VN and which will be something else? Most of them are going to be VNs. I just enjoy the format, I think. Unless like like normal type game becomes like super easy with AI, like say Unreal Engine like incorporates AI and everything becomes like super easy to do for one man. If that becomes the case, maybe I'll do like a Persona type game. But otherwise, I'm probably just going to stick with visual novels. Daryl should make a clone before he goes into the big battle for this arc. Maybe. How would someone else with 100% authority trait powers differ from someone like Jake? What exactly could be different than just giving commands? Maybe you'll see soon. Maybe not soon, but at some point. I think we have another one in stock. I would love to see that. Oh yeah, by the way, Eternum is probably not even going to finish before your second game. Really? How long is Eternum going to go for? It has like 4 or 5 updates left. 4 or 5 updates, 3 years. Yeah, it's like 3 years, right? Yeah, it might finish. And each is a year now. Each is a year now, is it? Is that true? Is each Eternum update like a year? Interesting. A superhuman like my Ghost Rider. Would I love to see how the evolution works for the person? I personally don't believe someone who makes good or bad choices are considered good or bad people. There is motives and reasons behind pretty much everything. True, but kind of there's like a general morality, and there's the subjective one, and then if you're religious, there's the objective one. So it just kind of depends on your perspective. Yes, he's been at 1% since the 30th of January. What's been at 1%? He posts updates about his progress often. Still at 1% right now, and the last one took a year. Huh. So if Eternum takes a year to develop its updates, and I said my update would be as long as an Eternum update, that means I get to push it back to October. Nice. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. So, October release, everyone. Change it up. Notify everyone. October release. Danica level 5 cross 16? Maybe. Would Daryl become a Rebus, return him into a monster, or would he keep looking the same? Depends. It depends. We'll have to see when it happens, if it happens. How many lore scenes are we gonna get in the new update? I don't know, man. I don't know. A few. Gestus and Danica going to be on their father-daughter bonding visit next update? Maybe. Objectivity on morality requires a universal truth, which is only possible with being with authority to decide what is good and evil. True. Yeah, that's where God comes in. Or I suppose karma or something. It doesn't necessarily have to be God, I suppose. But yeah. Support, but I don't just want to sleep with her. I also want her to join the harem. I hope there will be more personal storylines about Nick's version before version 1.0. Maybe. Without God, morality is the realm of philosophy. True. Actually, if Danica turned into a monster, would she resemble Gestus on the cross? Somewhat. Which is an argument for why philosophy is worth studying. I mean, yeah, but how many people need an objective morality? Or need to understand their own morality? I think there's an intuitive morality that most people can get away with just fine. Can't wait for that one prison femboy to kill Indra. True. Nikki? Yeah. Yeah, Eternum updates are slow as fuck. Suicide Wang, Suicide Indra. But the game's so good, no one cares. Yep, though I imagine with tech and such getting better, some updates should increase. Not for Eternum. Damn. I feel like the gambler type superhuman would be awesome, like flipping a coin. If it lands on the desired side, they can buff their stat. I've thought about something like that, and we'll see about it. I have a question about Demi as of update 0.999999B. Angelina mentioned evolving. Has Demi evolved, or are they still at level 1? Demi might have evolved, and if she's in again, or he, maybe we'll see that. There's currently devs now who can get 3K plus renders out in only 3 to 6 months. 3K plus renders. Okay. Cool. That's pretty good. Smart weird. True. To be fair, the last update of Eternum had to deal with music stuff for a month or two, but still around a year. Suicide Wang is clearly superior to Indra. Yes. Eternum being like 2K renders a year, if I'm not mistaken. I see. No, fuck no, please. Fuck no, weird. True. Don't do that, man. I don't know. If Eternum's really a whole year for an update, that's a while. That's a while. And if I recall correctly, my last update was October. So, I mean, if I'm going to keep my promise, and I do like to keep my promises, I probably have to do it like October. If we're being fair, that's probably when I have to do it. I certainly won't be sitting around waiting for a Eternum update, but if it is released, I will notify. I will be notified. A year is a bit much. It is a bit much. What do you need in order to start VN making? You need Renpai. If you're going to do art yourself, then like a drawing thing. Or you could just use Daz or Honey Select. Both are free, as far as I know. Actually, Honey Select I don't actually think is free. You have to pay for it. But a lot of people pirate it. So, yeah. Also, do you play MBML? I don't know what that is. Time and idea, I guess. Right? Man, I would literally die waiting for the update. Dude, I died waiting for the last one because I got so hooked on it. I don't care how. Don't care now since I'm mostly waiting for Superhuman. Dude, you said April? Yeah, I said April with the understanding that that's Eternum released like every 6 months. If it's releasing yearly, that means I have a little bit more leeway, you know? OMG, he's missing lol. I don't know about that. I can't with weird sometimes, man. Lamau, my bully lover, my lover. Oh, right. I have played that game. I thought it was pretty good. Oh my god, Weird, I'm going to give us... He's going to give us an April Fool's. I can see it coming. We'll see, won't we? October is really close to November, which is already close to December. So might as well delay the December to get a Christmas gift for everyone. That's a good point. I probably should. If we're being real, just push it back to Christmas. Nah, but come on, man. Don't do that. Dear God, you're trolling me. You never know. We'll see. That could be what's happening. Good or evil are born out of individual or collective self-interest. Kind of. The bottom line of either will be in service of an individual or collective. That's kind of. A lot of it's also intuitive, but you can argue like intuition is also kind of built on that, at least in the evolutionary sense. And at what evolution does a superhuman stop aging? When the MC was marrying Claudia in the dream, we saw an older version of Daryl. Was that because it was a dream, or was he really older? Would someone like Daryl even age, since he's like 50% monster? Would he age? Not in the same kind of way a human would, but maybe a little bit. Since he also does, just because he ages doesn't necessarily mean he dies. Like there's a prime age that you could reach and then stop. Since you are redoing some of the old content, will you revisit the college content to allow for the MC that is more college focused? I doubt many are interested in this, but the fact that we can decide how much we like our normal life makes me wonder if it might hit him more if we spend more time in college. For example, actually doing more college assignments where we can cheat with our powers, or do normal studying, or merely skip it to go on something. Yeah, it's possible. But I'm not going to commit to anything. The person who mentioned a gambler super has definitely watched JJK. Eternum might be crazy, but being a dick is something else. The release might come the same time as 1.0. Damn, that's tough. When was it's been a year since the last being a dick update, right? Damn, that's crazy. Honey Select, I think you can't even buy it today. The company closed off. Oh, really? And I think you need to crack the game to get it. Damn. That's tough. Closed off, eh? Being a dick is about as bad as it gets when, without being straight up milking, like Twisted World or whatever. I haven't played Twisted World. Weird Eye Big Man, at most make it May. Like 2027 May? Is that what you're talking about? If you delay it, that better be 8 hours of content. I guess we'll see. You might as well push it to January for New Year's. True. I'm fine with the update as long as I get it before GTA 6. That's probably going to happen. GTA 6 ain't coming for ages. Let's be real. We're going to get Elder Scrolls 6 before we get Superhuman update? Maybe. Maybe. Also, Eternal is 3D and animated. Like, come on. Yeah, 3D makes it easier. You think it's easier to fucking draw this shit out than it is to make it 3D? Takes longer, mate. Takes way longer. If I was doing 3D, I'd be getting updates, well, not that fast, but I'd probably be like going back to like monthly to bi-monthly if I was doing it in 3D. This excuse is tired weird. Really, dude? We're never getting GTA 6, so we don't have to worry about that. True. Jokes aside, we all know you will release it next week, will it? Yeah, maybe. By the way, no one is worse than Lewd Labs at this milking shit. What does Lewd Labs make? Do they make a game? Nah, Summer's Gone is worse now. 2 years from update. Yeah, Summer's Gone. I haven't played that shit in 1,000 years. And it's probably because it hasn't come out in 1,000 years. God damn, I've been waiting for that shit. Damn you, Dragon Void, stealing my idea. That is probably even worse out there. Probably. Stupid YouTube channels. True. Dragonverse, I guess it's which you think is worse. No update or rework that's still in prologue after 2 years. Summertime Saga is worse. Yeah. Fucking game went to have all its images redrawn and went on hiatus for years now. Really redrawn? The art was already so good though. God damn. For Summertime Saga, it already progressed, but yeah, it sucks. I thought that game died. You can get the mum pregnant now. Damn. Progressed last time I heard that shit is doing old content redrawn. Summertime hiatus, I fear. When was the last time you heard? 1 or 2 months ago. Yeah, that's tough. Maybe that's why 1.0. I can like push it to like 5 years from now. Because, you know, redrawing and all that. I'm going to redraw all my old art. Hopefully it doesn't take me that long. I don't imagine it'll take me that long, if I'm being real. Because, you know, I've been like chipping away at it over time. I do have to update some of my old ships. I do have to update some of that. Because it's, you know, not quite up to par. But overall, I don't think it will take me that long. It's going to be... It should be fine. Uh, 2027 May. Well, it was it was knowing you all I'll be dead during that time. True. He made Dreams of Desire and Midnight City. Oh. Yeah, Dreams of Desire. That was ages ago. That's like 10 years, right? Oh, are you down for adding more CG-like shots instead of side-on sprites or whatever it's called? Or does that add to the Superhuman charm? There'll be more. It's not going to like take it over, but there'll be more. Do I want to aid Superhuman? Yes. Tell me what I need to do right now. Play the game. Every time the MC makes a choice that you wish was a different choice, like you had a different option to do, you write that down on a notepad every time that happens. And then be ready to like post that in the Discord chat when I've set it up. Alright? That's what we need. I'm taking all ideas for all like choices that the MCs make. Your Dark Cookie is pretty bad. At least the stuff he makes is good though. He takes long and the shit he makes is ass. Who's this? Woodward, have you played Nephilim? It's not that popular, but it's definitely top 5 for me. And I have played maybe over 100 novels. I haven't. Sounds cool, but I have not played. Also weird, will the MC be getting a catchphrase? If he's going to be doing vigilante work, maybe. Maybe. Might just do a little something for fun. Trenino 5432 subscribe to Prime. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you kindly. Hey, dude. Long time no see. How you doing? Are you still working on Superhuman? Will the next update be the last? I'm doing fine. Am I still working on Superhuman? I am indeed. And will the next update be the last? No, it will not. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Do you like Summertime Saga redrawn for years and just add bits and bits? True. Then yeah, that's about around the time that the mum could finally get pregnant along. Though the rework is still going. 1.0 is a myth at this point. True. Didn't even bother to check the mum pregnant shit. Just saw it was re-adding old shit and went like, nah, freak that. If you're going to push the update to New Year, you might as well push it to the start of next decade. True. Just like make it an even like 2030. Like just to make it like a big deal, you know? That's fair. That's fair. Personally, I'm not playing it again until Daycare Lady gets a scene. I can't remember who that is. When are we going to see Charlie again? Weird. I need a conclusion to her story. Charlie may show up next update. Annie's mum. I can't remember Annie. Is Annie like the childhood crush? Is that who that is? They're going to use the new sprite designs as well in the remaster? Yes. Oh, well, they'll be different to how they are, but they will be updated. All sprites will be updated. Is there any way to easily replace all the sprites by replacing all sprites with a certain name with another name, or do you have to individually replace them? Just replace them. Just replace them in the files so they'll show up in the game. It's not a big deal. It's not too difficult. Other than drawing them, that is. By the way, Widward, did you start already throwing the roles for who you want to help Superhuman? No. Was recently replaying the game as asked and might as ask a few artists, friends, to help do an armoured FemMC idea, both as an actual armour and as a Killer Kill bikini one, as I commented on your first and second stream ever, lol. I cannot draw what I'm typing to. Do I hope the flow and structure is fine, lol? You can draw if you want, but I'm going to be doing my own design. Like, I'm not going to be taking other people's design. I'm just going to do my own. I like everything to appear how I like see it in my head. So, you know, feel free to make like fan art and stuff, but I'll be doing my own design. You're taking art ideas. Sometimes you describe shit not on screen. What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like, you mean like in the game, it's like, it's just the environment. It doesn't actually show like shit. Is that what you mean? Like, yeah, but that's just to save me time. Generally speaking. Just wait until Trump hears Summertime Saga is bullying him and they have to do another rework. Oh yeah, they have him in there, don't they? But I thought he was only in there for like a second. Nephilim isn't that good, in my opinion. The story is decent, but the execution is weird. Especially when that Lust City updates on for that long. Is it like a Honeystack game, Daz game? What are we talking? Oh, also, I feel like Brianna and Tiff's new sprites look weird. Those eyes look like some character I know, but I can't remember where. Tiff's sprite is getting changed. I can't remember if I've already changed it, but it is getting changed. I might have already changed it, and maybe the one I changed is the one you're talking about. I don't know. Oh, I know. Looks like those eyes from those filters they put on objects where there is only the eyes and the mouth. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Now, Annie is the principal pet. Right, in Summertime Saga. Her mum, Lucy, is the one who owns the daycare. Gotcha. He has, so make sure to add him in the Discord. Trust. Forgot Summertime Saga has a wiki. Oh yeah, how's my wiki doing? I haven't checked it in ages. I should put like a link to my wiki on F95 on my main page, so people can contribute when they want to. By the way, have you ever thought about adding a biblical angel to the game? Like, there is some biblical accurate angels that are some nightmare fuel. Yeah. There's like, was it the cherub and all that kind of stuff? I've thought about it, but actually, Hexen ring, however you say it, was actually going to have like a biblical angel design, but I kind of changed it because I've got other plans. But yeah, there probably will be one showing up at some point. I'm pretty sure you fuck Ivanka in Summertime Saga, don't you? I don't know, I haven't played it for ages. Kacoin subscriber Prime. And thanks, man. Appreciate you. this is more recent, but I really wish MC would report his shit to Zamp. What shit exactly? From the Mars base. Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe a choice to spare Klaus would be cool. I'm surprised we don't have one when we have options for others. Yeah, it's because the MC didn't kill him, really. I suppose the same is true for Danny, but still. The blonde one. I'm just waiting for all the redesigns and stuff for Sometime Saga update to end before me to play it. Oscar must save Charlie from Jared for real. We'll see. Because Alice would kill him anyway, unless we could persuade him not to. True. That would be awesome to see. Now, Trump has a pretty prominent role in Sometime Saga. Putin too. Really? Interesting. Maybe we just have MC hesitate to kill Klaus like Danica, and he will get teleported back to Hero. We don't even have to see him until the MC returns from the monster world. Maybe. But also, I think there probably should just be some inevitable deaths out there. Nah, that Trump thing can be true though. And Kim. Oh. It's got the whole range. Is Nephilim the MC is half angel, and the game is set in a medieval fantasy. Oh. I love power fantasy types, so MC is otherworldly and grows stronger with new abilities over time. Give it a try. Maybe. Love your game, man. Oh, thanks, Koichi. It's a monthly release, which is surprising. There's usually an hour of content every episode. No, not bad. Now, I want a choice to eat Klaus, not spare him. Shit, I forgot they also did Kim dirty in that game. Do they even have Kim's sister there? I didn't even know Kim had a sister. Goddamn. Search online, filter eyes on mouth. Oh, I just read that. Nephilim is Daz. Lust City is a game where the MC goes to an island filled with women and gets a harem. Fair. Thanks for such an amazing game. Oh, thanks, Kakoin. Appreciate you. Glad you're enjoying it. Should guess the armor idea got shot down. Still drawing it though. I guess it has been a year since I did fan art and anything Superhuman related. King must get his old empire back. Fair. Yeah, I mean, I'll still check it out. But yeah, all my own designs for basically everything. Voxel and Muffin are heroes though. I love their art. So Hex is going to fuse with other Hex and Ringe and look like a Dyson Sphere biblical angel? Maybe. Who knows? Bunch of Hex in the shape of a woman seen when. True. Oh yeah, speaking of Danica, I remember back in the day, you said you wanted originally to offer a choice to bring Ella with you to Klaus. True. That was going to be like an alternate option of resolving that route. But, you know, jeez, we've got a fuckload of people on YouTube. God damn. I still don't understand what decides viewership in these fucking streams. Because sometimes I get like, fuck all. Or like, you know, just enough. But sometimes I get like a fuckload. I don't understand. Is it just the time? Is it the topic? Maybe it's just the catchy title. Do you want to aid Superhuman? Maybe that's drawing the people in. That's fair. Anyway, do you play Ripples? No, I've not heard of it. Alright, I'm getting fucking tired. It's been about 2 hours. I don't know if there's anything else we need to discuss. But for those of you who want to, replay the fucking game. Write down a full list of every time it just sticks out to you. Because I talked about this at the start of the stream. Whenever I'm playing a game and I feel like the MC is making a choice that doesn't I wish something else could happen. It always sticks in my mind. So whenever you feel that kind of little twinge in your head, write it down. And if you have some other option that you'd rather, you can write that as a note as well. So do that for those of you who want to contribute. Otherwise, I'll probably see you next week. I'll eventually put the channel up in the Discord at some point. Big fan, Widow. Oh, glad to hear, Toadrid. Thanks for joining. Hex crushes you and eats you, which means it's like a mouth, isn't it? So it's kind of like a painful blowjob. Maybe. Not an actual idea, just a stupid joke, but it would be fun if had an Easter egg when you try to call Ella and she's just busy masturbating around. I don't know about that. There's some game trailers. What kind of game trailers are we talking here? From the recent State of Play and Invisible 4 Season 4 trailer. Alright, we'll check out a few trailers. I've got to eat my apple pie still anyway. Damn, it doesn't feel like we've even been here that long. Yeah, it's already been 2 hours, mate. Hey, Dan, I thought this was a real idea. Granted, it would be an awful choice for the MC, probably. Alright, let's watch a few trailers. What kind of State of Play? Oh, 2 days ago. It's just shot. It's the first thing on my fucking screen. See? So it's already here, just waiting for me. Alright, so we've got State of Play here. What else? What else do we need? I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. An hour is too long. I'm getting fucking tired. Invincible Season 4. I do like Invincible. 3 weeks ago. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, maybe put my headphones on. Fellow Seth sub. True. I learned about him here on stream from you guys. Someone pointed me to him. See you then, bro. Yeah, see ya. Anyway, right, we'll watch a few until I get fucking too tired to continue, and then that's the stream. That's the fucking stream. Dispatch spotted. True. All right. Mark. Who the fuck's saying stream? Oh, the brain guy. He'll be fine. Damn, she lost the powers? Was he pink? Damn. Damn, is that King? King Viltrumite? Alright. Looks like we're finally gonna actually gonna see him like fight and shit. That's interesting. Or did I not have the fucking sound? That's pretty funny. ASMR at 3 PM for me. Great law. Thrag. With world top streamer. Now she's pregnant, so her powers don't work well. Oh, is that what it is? I don't know, my pregnancy would affect that. Interesting. I'm just going to assume you all saw that and not replay it because I'm fucking tired. Thrag's hairline looks sick. Let's have a look at his hairline.
Leave no one alive.
Yeah, true. Well, I always got that fucking mustache. Damn, babysitting powers. Shake my head. Damn. Alright. I don't know how many of these I want to watch. Kina. I don't know. I'm not going to look at Yotai, I don't care about that. Death
I
Stranding.
sense suffering here, Spirit. Do you need help?
Rainbow Lab. I've heard of it.
A spirit guide? It's been a long time since we've had one of your kind in Cosmora. I'm glad you're here.
Looks like a Disney movie. Oh.
That temple has been sealed as long as I can remember. Dangerous corruption was locked inside, along with the secrets of forgotten practice. Spirit guides here once used alchemy to cleanse corruption. Maybe you can do the same.
Different style. Okay. This game looks cool, I gotta say. It's not really my type of thing, but it does look good. Sure.
Fear
Looks
will
very high
bind you,
production.
Gripping to the present, which must always pass. Regret
That
will
was
bind
cool.
you. Longing for the past you cannot change.
Good looking bosses.
Love will bind you. Yearning for a future you will not see. Unbound, may you depart in peace.
That was pretty sick, I gotta say. Disney, we're talking about putting AI made movies as on Disney Plus. They have invested like hundreds of millions of pounds into it. Really? AI made movies. Interesting. Right, Death Stranding. I haven't played 2, so I'm not going to watch that. I haven't played Ghost of Yotai, so I'm not going to watch the DLC for that. Loop. This looks pretty cool. What the fuck is this? Do I care about this?
On the probability map, your team will teleport into the mission.
No, multiplayer.
You have to
Not
collect
big
mission
multiplayer.
critical resources, or even rescue.
Oh, Legacy of Kain.
Now,
Is that real?
let's return to the dark world of Nosgoth, with Legacy of Kain Defiance is being remastered by
You've got the same
Crystal
voice actor?
Dynamics and will be available to pre-order today. The final chapter in the Soul Reaver saga brings players into the conflict between the vampire Kain and his betrayed lieutenant, Raziel. This remaster boasts updated HD graphics, a new third-person camera, and wayfinding level maps, as well as bonus features like character skins,
Now, what do you have to tell me?
lost levels,
Oh, it is same voice
deep
actor.
lore,
Good.
photo mode, and more. The digital deluxe version of the game includes promotional comics and a playable demo of Dark Prophecy, the unreleased sequel to Defiance.
Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw against one's destiny, what was a king to do?
The voice actor for Kain is such a fucking
Legacy of
sick
Kain Defiance Remastered launches next month and will be available to pre-order starting today.
Damn, that's cool. Project Windless, Silent Hill, and other games was trailers I liked. I remember the third one. The Kain dude really likes ripping people in half. Yeah, it's because it's fucking sick. That's why. Nightwit, see ya, Guilty King. Thanks for dropping in. Also weird, you should check out the form the knight took, because I'm sure you would find a way to implement him as a monster in your story as one of your characters. What knight are we talking about? Beast of Reincarnation, I think it was. Dead or Alive. Is this going to like show titties? It's the only reason I would watch
こんに
this.
ちは。シリーズプロデューサーの林です。本作デッド
Yeah.
ダウンロード
I'm
コ
not a
ンテン
big
ツとして
fan.
追加配
I
信
love
したキャラクターを
Neo
セッ
Tengu.
トにし、
Neo Tengu is hot as fuck. But other than that, I
新
don't
た
really
な
like
フォト
fighting
モー
games.
ドの追加を行ったタイトルです。
Okay, that's fair.
今後も
I could
新
use
キ
this
ャラ
for
クターや
praising
新コ
like
スチュームの
characters.
配信など
That's cool.
継続的なアップデート
For
を予
like
定し
with
て
my
いま
fight
す。
scenes.
発売日同日に基本無料版も展開予定ですので、シリーズを遊んだことない方もぜひご体験ください。
あなたに私は倒せない。
Yeah, cheers. Gonna eat lunch before I have my game. Have a good night. Or day. Sun's rising soon if I recall correctly. Yeah, it probably is. See you, Dom. Thanks for
デ
dropping
ッド
in.
アライブは1996年から展開している対戦アク
They're
シ
all
ョン
alive
ゲー
for
ムシ
quiet
リーズで
stits.
す。
It's still
数
alive,
多
of
くの
course.
作品を世に送り出して今年で30周年になります。
Oh, Hollow Knight.
そのタイミング
I
で
get you.
こういった発表できることを大変嬉しく思います。
Alright. Control resonance. It kind of looks cool. Oh, that looks cool. Damn, what is this? Interesting. Ooh. Some cool monster designs. You get ideas from
Zoe,
Ooh.
I see the spotlights.
And you're getting closer.
Very weird. I
Listen,
like it.
Dylan, we're getting distress calls from the theater, but research thinks we might have a resonant on our hands.
The fuck
No
is
one
this?
should have survived that.
Then I'll hurry.
The main character looks kind
Hello,
of dog
everyone.
shit compared to the
I'm
awesome
Mikael
environment.
Kasurinen,
But
and I'm
alright.
the creative director of Control Resonant, the game-changing sequel to Control. What you are seeing here is an early mission
Control. I wanted to
captured
buy
from
that.
our in-development build. We play as Dylan Faden, our supernaturally gifted hero in a version of Manhattan
The
like
first
you
protagonist
haven't
was a
seen
chick,
before.
I think. Interesting. Can't
We
believe it's alright.
recently acquired Shift, an ability that empowers Dylan
Control's
to
pretty good.
seamlessly move
Yeah, I heard
through
it was pretty
gravity
good.
anomalies and adapt to the world
You can
around
change
him.
direction. Interesting.
Here we are showcasing a set of different forms of Dylan's main weapon, the Aberrant can take, and his supernatural abilities. There are a lot of different ones you can discover to suit your playstyle.
Interesting. Damn. Gameplay's not that great.
While in combat, we encourage you to play
least compared to the last few
aggressively,
games as well.
balancing between melee attacks and abilities.
Any updates for me?
Kind of. You'll know it when you hear it. Just try to stay alive out there, okay?
I mean,
Almost there, Zoe.
can't wait for Subnautica. Burning my submarine in order to make the cool song start playing. Yeah, I haven't actually played that Subnautica. I've seen it on YouTube though. Every game needs to have character customization. When done well, it adds so much. I kind of agree. I mean, it depends on the game. Like, but yeah, I kind of agree. At least a little something. But
I
Damn.
know where the resonant is, Zoe. I'll call you back.
Resonants are the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date. And we can't wait to share it with you later in 2026.
okay. Cool. Some awesome designs. Okay. Damn, that's a cool design as well. Is that the same monster? Damn, that's pretty cool.
You were made for this night.
Alright.
To save the age of man.
Vampire game? Kind of looks like a vampire type game.
Half human, half
Oh, no.
angel.
Nipple.
They call you sin. I call you salvation.
Cool. little more cartoony than I usually like, but it does look cool. Oh, multiplayer. Interesting. What in the Doom soundtrack is this for? Angel form. Interesting. Cool. It's kind of weird, but I usually prefer Asian style environments less, even though I'm Asian. So I don't know if I'm... Actually, kind of reminds me of Nia a little bit, Automata. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't give me Nia vibes, but I guess it kind of fits. Weren't Nephilims like extremely violent and born from demons and humans? I thought they were born from angels and humans. But they are supposed to be like evil or something, I think. Yeah, I mean, that's right. Rayman! Oh, I played this. I must have played this in the 90s. I was like 5 years old. 4 years old. I played this long time ago.
Debuted 3 decades ago. Today,
yeah.
Ubisoft and Digital Eclipse celebrate that
legacy
with Rayman 30th Anniversary
I don't think I've ever clocked it. It was too hard for me.
This
game was a
museum
fucking
features
bitch.
5
This was
playable versions of the
pain
original
in the
game,
ass fucking game.
including the 1995 PlayStation release, enhanced with
Yeah,
new
99.
accessibility options.
Damn.
Discover the secrets behind Rayman.
Sony qui arrive en disant
Okay.
voilà,
That's
voilà
cool.
notre console.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Neva prologue. I've heard like Neva's really good, but it's not my style.
Up next, a tactic dating
Shinobi, yeah. Multiplayer, don't care. Windless, this sounds cool. Oh shit, alright, this is pretty cool. Fuck me. An acclaimed novel series, The Bird That Drinks Tears, I haven't seen it.
We are the children of
Yeah, demons were angels at some point. Oh yeah.
born of the goddess. You filthy creatures. Faithless, soulless, unclean.
Shit.
This world was never yours to keep. How dare you stand in the way of purity, little king?
They just... I know it's all CGI, but this seems pretty fucking cool. Is that a chicken? It is. Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Very weird type of game. But it looks fucking sick. Gameplay looks pretty fucking cool. Oh shit. Yeah. That was fucking cool. Wasn't the character from Slay the Princess like a chicken as well? Maybe it's the same dude. Damn, you get your own army? That's pretty fucking awesome. Damn. Fucking Dynasty Warriors. Fuck, and the dragon as well. Oh shit. And I thought having that chicken was fucking good. Oh, she's the enemy fucking leader, is it? Yeah, can't beat that fucking chicken. Damn, that was fucking cool. Dynasty Warriors X chicken. Yeah, true. We play as the chicken. That's cool as fuck. This looks like my Helldivers dying in the Cyber Standard the first 0.1 seconds. Yeah. It's not like we don't know who the true gods are, the twins from the first all the way to the 12th. We'll see. Slater Princess MC was part of an Eldritch thing, if I recall correctly. But yeah, he had chicken hands. Yeah, I mean, this guy's probably some Eldritch bullshit as well, if we're being real. The princess is the enemy? Yeah. Fucking hell. Overpowered chickens. Kratos chicken. Why does that actually look awesome? I know. It looks fucking sick as fuck. Galactic Racer, this sounds like something that would bore the fuck out of me. Let's have a little peek, but
Galactic League! Hard enough.
Yep, this would bore the fuck out of me. Cool idea though, for those who like the racing game. I'm not gonna get too much into it. James Bond. Is he black?
Bond is immature and reckless. He's a bad
This is young
influence on
Bond.
the other recruits who inexplicably fall
First Light.
victim to his charm.
Look, I know where this is going. Do you mind telling me why I'm here?
I would like you to join His Majesty's Secret Service.
You what?
I know all about your exploits in Iceland.
Looks like they've got proper
There
actors.
is a need for such heart and
Interesting.
intuition in modern spycraft. That's the very reason I'm bringing back the Double O's.
Double O is like License to Kill, right?
He is not ready.
James, the service is over.
You're a rare breed, Bond. I should be interested to see what you do next.
009 will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture.
Doing like the motion capture thing.
Try not to draw attention to yourself.
Or me?
Gameplay doesn't look all that good. Interesting
You
idea.
seem the
Oh,
kind
big
of
titty
guy
girl.
who knows what he likes.
Okay, hot
So you
chicks.
won't do anything
I mean,
stupid.
Alright. More hot chicks. Alright. Okay.
Agents have very short life expectancy. And if you do get caught, we will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
So Hitman type
Nice
Bond
start.
game. It looks like. Yeah, I mean. Looks pretty cool. I'm probably not going to play it, if we're being real. But, I like the idea. Metal Gear Solid, Master Collection, what is that? What is that? Is this just like the old games, like fucking...
Outer
It's not even remastered, it's just the same
He's
fucking
taken
game.
command of this
I mean, it's a good
immense
game.
army and is now preparing to unleash it.
But I ain't gonna watch it. I really like it, man, but not sold on this one. Yeah. Looks like Uncharted, honestly, yeah. Looks like a story type game as well. Doesn't look like just like a... You know. What? Darwin's Paradox. The fuck? Okay. Alright, interesting. Not really my type of game. Belmont's Curse. Castlevania. I haven't had a Castlevania game in 1,000 years. What's this gonna be?
Royal Majesty, by the grace of God,
Looks very
the King
cartoony.
of France.
Okay. Just going back to the classics. Castlevania. Interesting. Is that a chick? I can't tell. Alucard kind of looks like a chick from afar as well, so you never know. What are those soundtracks? It does sound fucking good. The music is fucking good. Damn.
So now, we appeal to you, Trevor Belmont,
Oh, it's Trevor.
last of House Belmont.
Is that Trevor? It was very skinny. I'll be gone, let's see you all soon. See you soon. Thanks for dropping in.
ベルモンドカースプロデューサーの谷口勉です。
Yeah, alright,
今
that was
回
cool.
見ていただいた映像はキャス
Silent Hill, yeah. I haven't played the new one. Rev Noir. Oh, it's an anime type game. Okay. Usually I don't like anime type games that much. Usually. Looks a bit like Code Vein. Looks pretty cool.
Ash, come on! Let's begin our journey.
Just like a B-Zero kind of thing. I mean, pretty cool.
Those were Her Majesty's words.
I'm going to defeat you here and stop the Lightfall.
Cool design. Alright. Nice. John Wick, I don't know if I care about John Wick. Unless it's actually got Keanu in it.
Move unconstrained. He must be versatile, capable, adaptable.
It looks cool.
He must be grounded, stable, constant.
Oh yeah, I forgot his suit is fucking bulletproof. That's a lie. If you got hit by a frying pan in the face, you would pass out.
So,
yeah. Got to head out. Need to eat lunch. Stream was fun. Have a good day with. See you, Dragon Void.
Yeah.
Thanks for dropping in. I mean, that kind of sounded like Keanu. I don't know if that actually is it. But I get it. Gotta make it look cool. Oh, this is actual gameplay. No. Damn. I mean, looks pretty cool. But he's fucking... If they didn't put it in the label, I'm just gonna assume he's not in it. Marathon, yeah.
Outside.
Bungie.
It's quiet in the area. For those who didn't fall among the stars.
Okay.
Embrace.
I mean, Destiny kind of disappointed me, so I don't know if I'm too interested.
This is General Dan Agreed of the new Cascadia colony on Tau City. We need anything. Weapons, supplies,
Okay.
a way out, a way back. Tau City. I feel like I'm praying. We've had to do things to survive. Things I never would have.
Funny how Marathon was their first game, it might be their last.
We're all monsters.
Is Marathon like a remake? Is that what it is?
Embrace. Embrace. Embrace.
The tone of what I'm hearing in the story, like what they're saying in my ears, is very different to what I'm seeing on screen. Like on screen, it looks very like light-hearted, kind of. Well, not really.
Mayday! Mayday! Mayday!
It's making it seem very serious. I don't really understand. Okay, that's cool. SARS, I don't know if I care about this.
The mission. Keeping people safe.
Today we're excited to show who is discovering the
God,
hostile
what trilogy
shape-shifting
remake? Remake like the whole thing in one go? That'd be crazy. I really want them to do that. The fucking sex scene. Like you know how they wakes up in the boat with the two big titty chicks next to him. I hope they don't cut that shit out. That'd be terrible. That'd be a bad move. You think it'll be possible to show off our 3 to 4 monster, 1/4 human daughter to the gang that we made with Aglaé? I bet she's quite cute and Valraven is just overreacting. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's just their guess. Cold War 2. Yeah. What?
Zeus! Your son has returned.
That's pretty fucking awesome.
That's right, the original God of War. Yeah, I'm back.
What? Oh, he's
GTC.
the OG
right,
voice actor.
original God of War. Yeah, I'm back, baby.
So the original voice actor for Kratos was black as well. I didn't know that. I thought he was white. I guess it makes sense. He's got a deep voice. Interesting. I'm glad they brought the OG guy back. I'm glad about that.
And I'm thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series today, starting with that teaser that you just saw, yeah? Now look, we are happy.
You can kind of hear it in his voice.
To finally confirm that
I like the sweater, yeah.
The Greek trilogy remake is now in development. Yeah, man, I know. Sit down. Now look, this project is still in the early stages, so it'll be a minute before we get back to share another update, right? But I'm telling you, next time we come back, we coming with something big, baby. Yeah. And in addition, since we're approaching the last few months of God of War's 20th anniversary year, we couldn't let it close without one last surprise.
God of War Now,
this announcement is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's signature brutal combat, rewarding exploration, and heartfelt storytelling like you've never heard it before. I'm telling you. That's all you get. So, thank you for 2 strong decades of support, and we can't wait for you to see what we've got cooking to keep the next 20 years surprising, fresh, and fun as hell to play. Yeah, all right, you can watch it now. Go.
Before I was a god, I was a Spartan.
Interesting. Kill Kratos, eh?
Spartans! Our duty is to Sparta. Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision. Press your attack! Don't relent! Never
The voice is kind of weird.
Never left behind! Always united!
That's Nero's voice from Devil May Cry, isn't it? That's why I'm thinking.
The legendary saga of gods and
Oh, that's Sato.
of tragedies and triumphs, of destruction and redemption begins here.
Heroes, be ready for Sparta!
Is that him as his brother? Oh, interesting. Right. Yeah, that's the end. Just a mixture. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. That was pretty good. Yeah, there's a few ones I liked, but you know, boy Kratos. Oh, Indra backstory. Yeah, maybe. Yo, weird one. I started my new playthrough for the help with Superhuman thing. I was wondering where in the files it shows what game day it is. it's kind of if you go into the main folder, there's game, then there's scripts, and then the scripts will show each day. But that said, you don't have to like write it every day down. There's in the stats screen, it should say what number day it is, and I can get a general idea from that. So just look in your stats screen. But yeah, anyway, I'm done. I'm finished. It's bedtime. It's 4:45 a.m. The sun's basically coming up. I have to go to bed. So I'll see you guys on the next one, I suppose. Farewell.